Hey paranormal peeps, I'm Nox.
I'm Cynthia, and we're here to announce the start of our paranormal investigation channel.
We've been wanting to do this for so long. Like, the first time I wanted to start investigating when I was like 7, watching the original Ghost Hunters on TV.
I was like 11 with the famous Sam and Colby and Project Fear.
For me, I've been wanting to do this also to like prove it to myself because I'm not fully a believer, but also to like prove it to the guests that we have on the channel and the people like watching.
Yeah, I just really want to believe it. Believe it and make y'all believe. And the guests. And also my mother, because she did not support what I'm doing. And she also does not believe in anything.
But you know, that's okay because we have each other. For me, I was originally going to hold this off until like after college, because college is like its own demon in its own way, you know? But me and Cynthia started talking one day and we decided that now is the time.
Literally, we started making our name, our logo, contacting some stubborn people who did not answer multiple times.
We called them like 13 times and they didn't answer. And this was all one place, by the way.
Oh.
You guys might have to wait off on that place just a little bit. But we have other places lined up, don't worry. Especially this spring break. Me and her are going to Cape Coral with 2 guests. And we're going to go find a place in Cape Coral and, you know, do a little investigation there for you guys. So you don't have to wait too long.
Shout out to my father. He's taking us in car to all these places.
Yes, our personal little driver. Shout out to my grandma for being our little sponsor while we are still working on the whole YouTube stuff.
Literally.
Thank you. Thank you to everyone helping us out, including one of our little friends that will be making our merch for us. Hey y'all, so now we want to like explain like the different like equipment that at my house. I don't have them with me, but we have dowsing rods and they came in yesterday, so sadly I can't show them here, but you hold them like this. They're usually like 100% copper, but sometimes they have other metals in them. You want to explain how they work?
So basically, dowsing rods were originally used to find water, minerals, and lost substances. But now some witches use it, and people who like give readings to get yes or no answers. And it's easier for the spirits to manipulate it. I don't know how, but it's easier for them to do it.
So you hold them like this, and they stick straight out at first, and you have to hold them even, hold them flat, and if it crosses, whenever you ask a yes or no question, if it crosses, that means yes, and if it goes apart, that means no. The second thing we have to show you is called an EMF reader. So she's had this for a while to like test it out, use it before she ever used it in like videos and stuff. We tested it out last night some and a few days ago as well. Basically you can ask questions like, hey, do you want to talk to us right now? And if you want to, put it all up to red, and they can, if they like touch it with their energy, it can go all the way up to red or in between. Like it kind of fluctuates, like depending on how much energy they put towards it. You want to add anything to that?
Yeah. So basically you press this button right here. It calibrates a little bit. Sorry for the camera quality. It's just shining in your face. But right now it's calibrating. Right now we're surrounded by a lot of electricity. Such
as the camera, our 2 phones, stuff in the wall.
Yeah.
You know.
We're next to a TV.
Right.
Yeah. So right now.
But so it can be, it will freak out around electricity. The third thing that we have here is called a spirit box. So initially we didn't have the money for it. We were going to save up for a while, but my teacher, Mr. Andre, shout out to him, because he decided that he would just buy this for us and help us out a little bit. He's excited to see us grow, and he wants to support us any way that he can. You want to explain how it works?
Okay, so this is basically a radio. It isn't originally a spirit box. It is a radio that scans through AM and FM frequencies. Not frequencies, but the radio.
Yeah.
And spirits somehow manipulate it so they could get their words out.
So it'll just sound like a bunch of white noise, like while it's skipping through the channels, and you won't hear much. You may hear a few songs in the background, but that's not really anything that you need to pay attention to. It's more so like the really clear words that come out those are the words that you would say whenever you hear it, or what you would hear, because we also have a speaker, which I'm not really sure where the speaker is right now. I can show you guys later, but it came with a speaker. You plug it in and it makes it a lot louder, so that way people on camera can hear it and we can hear it more clearly. A few days ago we did an Estes method over the phone. I was on one side of the phone. I had these headphones on. So basically, so I can't hear anything that she's asking on the other side, I wear these. They aren't noise canceling, but it's so loud on the spirit box that I can't hear anything she says anyways, and plus I put them like this and I hold them tight so that way I can't hear anything. But no, we will eventually get noise canceling headphones for the actual YouTube channel, but with how we plug it in is we use this, and it just goes in this little top one. It has like, I don't know if you can see it, but it has like headphone icon there. You just plug it in, and then all of the noise goes straight into these. And so I can't read her lips. I put this on, so I can't see what she's saying and I can't hear what she's saying. She'll ask questions and I basically just say the words that come clearest through the headphones.
I want to show them how loud it is.
Yeah.
So you could hear it through the headphones.
Yeah.
You turn it on, just hold it for 3 seconds.
That's, like, it's even louder in person, I'm sure. But, yeah, no. You can even hear it clearly, like, this far away you can hear it. When it's on, it's even louder.
This antenna, did I say it right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Antenna. A lot of people take this off to get less radio interference.
Like the songs in the background and stuff.
But we're not going to take it off because we don't want to, like, ruin the spirit box, because a lot of people have to, like, unscrew it and then screw it back on, and we're like, no.
Yeah, that's a lot of work, and on top of that, if we take something out that we're not supposed to take out or something breaks, we don't want to have to buy a whole nother one. For most of these, I'll most likely be the one going under most of the time. You want to explain why that is?
She's more of an empath than me. I feel like spirits take that as, oh, I'm less vulnerable. You feel me?
Right. She's less vulnerable than I am to, like, communicating with spirits, I guess. Like, my whole life that I've had, like, these interactions, it's really strange to explain and probably unbelievable to some people, but yeah, things have just happened, and I guess I'm just always seen myself more vulnerable around these types of things, and I'm also an empath, so it makes it easier, and I guess they see me as an easier target for things, which can be a bad thing sometimes, especially whenever it comes to, like, entities, but
or negative spirits.
Mm-hmm. But sometimes it can be a better thing whenever you're talking to good spirits and they feel more comfortable talking to you because it's easier to talk to someone like that. Now we want to kind of show you guys, like, how they work. So we're going to cut over to, like, us outside, probably away from electricity and stuff, to, like, do the Estes method on camera, to show you guys how the EMF reader works. And sadly, I don't have the dowsing rods here. I'll show you how the EMF works. You just click this button right here, and it's going to calibrate, and it'll just go to green, right? And then you ask if anyone here wants to talk, and they can come up and they can touch it if they do, or if there's no one around, it might just stay there. They might not be able to come in.
So the EMF is on. So basically, if you were in any other place, like, I don't know, the Conjuring house,
yeah,
you would go around and you would where there's no electricity and ask, can you please touch this, and make it go all the way to red if you want to communicate. And if they do want to communicate, of course they would put it to red. So
is there anyone around here that wants to talk to us? Can you go up and touch that little device? Use your energy. See. There might not be anyone around, but we can test that theory out with our spirit box, which we'll show you next. Hey guys, so in this little package here we have the spirit box. This point is going to kill me. Take it out. set that aside. I'm gonna go ahead and plug in the headphones before I turn it on. I prefer AM over FM. It's a little bit louder than FM. FM's a little too quiet and I can still hear things around me, so I want to keep it on AM so I can like actually, you know, not hear. Does that look good?
Yes.
Click this button and hold it down.
For it to start going through the radio.
Extend this.
So now we're basically gonna ask questions. I'm gonna ask them, is anybody here up to talk?
Many years.
Many years what? Can I get somebody's name so we know how to refer to you?
What? Good morning.
Good morning. Kind of afternoon right now, but good morning. Do you want to talk? Can I get a yes or a no?
No.
No? Well.
18%.
18? 18%. Can I get your name?
Tired.
Can you spike this for me? Can you go up to it?
Number 1.
Can I get your name?
Save. Noticeable. Results. 2.
We're getting a lot of numbers. I don't know what they're talking about. Could just be... Oh, this is spiking. Can you make that go to red for me? It's not the camera. The camera's pretty far away. No, it's just going at the green. Can I get your name?
She said 3. Lecture. That was something in Spanish.
God, sunlight is killing me.
I had the worst dream last night.
Oh, really? Can you tell me what your dream was about?
Hey guys. Decades.
Does anybody want to communicate? Can I get a yes or a no? So now I'm going to set this down and turn it off. Oh.
9 years.
When you're going to take somebody out of Estes method, you can't really freak them out, because if you were an actual haunted place, clearly we're just in a, okay, the air.
Community.
In a community, yeah, thank you. We're just in a community. We don't know if anything's here. There's something everywhere, but you normally aren't going to get a lot from this unless they really want to talk. As y'all saw, one of the spirits said no to talking, and there's a 1 in 100 chance some song would say no and just cut off that no.
Alright guys, so we're out here in the dark this time. We're going to do the Estes method at night instead of in the daytime. See if we get any more spirits that want to talk to us instead of the ones that didn't want to talk to us early in the day. And we're still going to have the EMF reader out, so yeah.
There's thunder right now. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's thundering like crazy. Is anybody here?
The lady.
What lady? Can I get the lady's name?
A really high-pitched scream.
That's weird. Does anybody want to communicate?
Do you know where that hedge is?
Oh, hell no.
Lost.
Does anybody want to communicate? Can I get a name per chance? Or make this flash?
New Year's.
Do you remember your name?
The blind and beyond where you are.
Can I get your name so we know how to address you?
New York.
New York?
So I already know.
What do you already know? Let me put y'all down.
Hi.
Oh, fuck. No. Why is she smiling, y'all? Wait. Who's saying hi? Can I get your name?
It's here.
Who's here?
Him.
Who's him? Can I get his name?
It's 28 and 8.
Can y'all let me know who the hell is him? Because
Are you tapping me on the shoulder?
no. I was not tapping you on the shoulder.
What the fuck?
Did you-
Something tapped me on this shoulder.
Something tapped you on the shoulder?
Like that.
It was getting
And
creepy.
it wasn't very like strong. It was like behind me though. So I was like, why is she filming behind me?
No, I was not tapping on your shoulder, and it got really creepy. It was started saying like, hey, hey, and it was like, it's here,
Oh.
and I was like, oh no, no,
Not behind me you are. You cannot touch me. No.
no.
It already touched me.
Well, did you hear that beep?
No.
Yeah, no.
It's saying something. Yo, you can't make this shit up. There's no way. You swear on everything. You
On
didn't tap my
everything,
shoulder.
it's literally recorded.
Dude.
It's literally recorded. I was gonna put down the camera, and you said no. I put it down, so you know how they get the angles that's down there. I put it down, and it said it's him. He's here, and I was like, what the fuck? Oh hell no! I'm picking this shit up, cause nobody knows what's here. And then you said I picked it up. As soon as I picked it up, you were like, something tapped me on the shoulder. Was that you? And that's when I tapped you on the hand.
Alright, y'all, round 2.
What the heck? Okay. Is anybody here? Shit. Is anybody here?
Brittany.
Brittany, is that your name? Brittany, do you know when you died? If you died here?
This is Duffy's.
This is Duffy's? Oh no, what the heck?
God damn it.
What do you mean by god damn it? There's a fucking fly. Brittany, do you want to communicate, Brittany?
It's me.
It's you?
That's exactly how it said.
That is horrifying.
What these people are saying.
Brittany, do you want to communicate?
Neurosis. It's just us.
Who's us? I know Brittany's here. Can I get another name?
Me.
You? Can I get your name?
It just growled.
It growled. Okay, that is not a good sign. That is not a good sign.
Yeah.
I don't think growling is a very good sign.
Yeah.
Let's-
And it also went like in a scared voice, like, "It's me."
Yeah, I was like, it's you. What do you mean by you? I got Brittany, and it said something about just
We got
us.
Brittany earlier in the road.
In the road, we got Brittany.
Yeah, it said it said something. It was Brittany or something.
Oh, okay.
I think we should be done for the night with the Estes method because
Yeah.
this doesn't seem very positive.
Oh my god!
It was a moth too, you know.
Get the fuck out of here! It was a red moth.
That is a bad omen, bro.
No. No.
Okay.
Debbie, turn this camera off.
All right, guys. That was our sign
Yeah, that was our sign to go.
to go. We even had a red moth fly at us, which is a bad omen in so many different ways.
Yeah, and the growling was not it. That is not a good sign. No.
Yeah, no, not a good sign. All right, I'm gonna dip out because no.
Yeah, no.
All right, guys, bye.